We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. David Price will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Up next for the Buccos, Reynolds. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 0-1.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Smoke toward the hole and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Next will be Jose Osuna, and he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1, on to first, the double play.
That is 4. The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Bounce towards the second baseman. There to play it is Zobrist. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Joe Musgrove will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
3-0 to him now. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Count remains full.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Trout stands at first with 1 out. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first. Here's the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2.
Back outside.
Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 26 home runs, and 87 runs batted in. Now the 1-0.
That's Bolton.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2 out with the man at first. 2 tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set. The 3-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
The 1-1 from Price. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
To the plate now, Pablo Reyes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 3 homers and 3 driven in. Set and the 1-0 pitch.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Price comes home to 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Popped him up. Bruce in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, John Ryan Murphy. Has a look, now the pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. The 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 2-2. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The first baseman, Jay Bruce.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Newman's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 29.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Heredia. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Didi Gregorius. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. Lifetime versus David Price. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Softly hit to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. At the plate, Adam Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10.
Stepping into the box, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
That's out.
3rd inning, no score to this point. High in the air out to center field. Trout giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Zobrist.
First offering on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Now the pitch.
3-0.
On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. .30 pitch.
The count is 3-1.
Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Chopper to short. Barehanded on the move. Hey now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-1.
Ball 2. I got 2-1 to count.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to Philadelphia.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Slow roller left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Jose Osuna, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So now to the plate, Kevin Newman. As Price starts in with a strike, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back to the track, into the shrubbery, and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
In now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Lofted in the air out to right field. Reyes is there to put it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number
Digging
9.
in now for Philadelphia, Jay Bruce. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here's another 0-2.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Fouled off. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 15.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now at the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and that'll bring up the catcher, John Ryan Murphy. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Nope. 3-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Guillermo Heredia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Price ready with the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 19.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And he popped him up. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batter, center fielder, Mike.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
3. Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two down, runners at first and second. 2-0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The set and the 2-0. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
High and deep to right center. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Ready for another chance? Brian Reynolds, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Into the box now, Jose Osuna, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball, that's low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. And that's in there, 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there, and that's the first out. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Josh Bell. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Newman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Newman.
First pitch on its way. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he popped him up. Gregorius over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 4-0. Stephen Brault enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
No, that's down. Hey.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Jay Bruce is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. From the stretch.
No, inside.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Brault has logged upwards of 140 innings of work, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in once again, Pablo Reyes. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. Hit toward the right side. Toss on to Price at the bag as they record the out.
The batter, the catcher.
Into the box, John Ryan Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail here 4-0. Montana DeRapo will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 56, Montana DeRapo.
So striding in, Ben Zobrist. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Reynolds is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that brings up Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, that grounder caught him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, He's kept the ice water in his veins and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
From the stretch.
Ball in.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in, Guillermo Heredia.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, number 5, Guillermo Heredia.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now back, second
So
base,
here's Adam Frazier. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
In the air out to left. After it is McCutchen. He can't get to it. This one's down.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Striding into the box, Brian Reynolds. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On his way to pitch number 100. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 4 and the Pirates nothing. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Down and away, ball one. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2. JT Realmuto will be next. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Career number 247 as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Michael Phillies is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 45, Michael Phillies. Up next for Philadelphia.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready on 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9.
So coming to the plate, Jay Bruce. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Phillies has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates, and the lead is now 5-0. Digging in now, Jose Osuna. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Jose Osuna.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Josh Bell the next to hit. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Bruce moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Softly hit here to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
So now to the plate, Pablo Reyes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now in the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard-hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies with their 80th win to pace the division. David Price picks up his team-best 14th win in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Philadelphia.